You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It's a nice day here in Gwinnett County. Not so cold, 43 degrees, going up to a high about 48. So that's pretty nice. You know, it's not freezing. Like yesterday when I stepped out, it was 23 degrees. I was like, oh my God, it is cold, cold, cold. But listen, so glad to be here with you today. Had a great day yesterday. Had a long day yesterday. Went to the studio, did some work in the studio. I did the show. And then after that, I went to the Atlanta podcast meetup, which is always a great event too. It's my friend over there in Marietta, Mark Dill, who runs the Atlanta podcast networking group over there. Meetup, had a great time. So our good friend Chris from Press was there last night. He did a great keynote. Let me tell y'all something. Do not sleep on podcasting. I'm passionate about podcasting, but if you can get to PodFest this year, it's in March the 6th through the 8th. If you can get to PodFest, listen, get online, go to the PodFest group over there, the community on Facebook, find out who's going, see if you can room up with some people. But if you can get there, go. If you have a business and you're listening to the sound of my voice, right, you should be podcasting. If you don't have a business and you're looking for an exciting industry to break into because you're passionate about something, you should do a podcast. Chris said to us yesterday, he said, and I always want to say his last name, but I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. It's something with a K. Forget Chris, I don't want to slaughter the name, and I'm gonna get it right. He's Greek, so it's this long last name with a K, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm messing this up. Anyway, he said last night that there are, I'm sure a lot of you, if you listen to podcasts, you probably have heard of audio drama, right? So those are just books that are or stories that are told on podcast dramas. Like back in the day when people used to sit around their radio and listen to the stories on the radio. Like now you can watch everything on television. But back in the day before TVs came out and before radio became what it was, people would listen to audio dramas on their radio, right? Because that's the only form of entertainment they had at home was audio books. So we call them audio books now, audio drama. But anyway, people will listen to them. Well, they're making a comeback. But here's why. Because people are exercising more, right? They're walking in the park more. They're spending time alone more, and they want to listen to podcasts. So they'll listen to audio drama, true crimes, true audio books. It's blowing up. If you're an author, you need to have a podcast. I don't give a crap. You need to be podcasting, especially if you write novels, you write fiction. You need to be podcasting. So Chris shared with us yesterday that there were $1 million deals being funneled to people who do audio drama. I was like, what? $1 million deals for people who. So if you write fiction, right? Fiction writer. There are people that Hollywood is stepping up and paying millions of dollars for audio drama. I'm telling you, do not sleep on it. Yes, it's powerful for business, but as an author, it could be powerful for you. Don't sleep on podcasting. I talk about it all the time because I'm passionate about it, because I do it 4 days out the week. I'm going to be doing other days. I'm launching different podcasts on my network because I love this industry. This is an industry that I love. And the people are so nice, right? They're so touchable. They're so giving. They give so freely of themselves and their knowledge. And they make a lot of people making a lot of money. But you got to be in it to win it, baby. You got to be in it to win it. When I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. That being said, I'm doing a workshop on February the 8th on how to start a podcast. If you want to, so you can go online, you can learn it, right? You absolutely can. But if you want to be up close in person with me for a couple of hours on a Saturday to learn how you can start your podcast, and take this class. This is it's a small investment that could turn into huge rewards. And here's the thing: a lot of people don't want to spend the $40. It's like, really? Then you're not serious. And I get it; it's not for everybody. Just like being a business owner is not for everybody. Just like being an author is not for everybody. Just like being a cook is not for everybody. I can cook, I can burn, but that's not for me. So I stay in my lane. I get it. But if you feel like this is something that's going to help you push your business forward, push your ministry forward, push your dreams forward, take the class. Or just go online. It's there, all free information right there. If you want to spend some time with me, talking to others in the room, because that's valuable. Like, you may not think that's valuable, but when you can spend time with other people in the room, like last night it was 100 people there, maybe 150. They were there because they wanted to be in the room. They could have easily went online and looked at videos of Chris. He got a documentary out about podcasting. There's other people who have documentaries out about podcasting, all kinds of things. But they be up close and personal. I met some wonderful people like I never would have met had I not gone last night. So all I'm saying is, don't sleep on this industry. It's a great industry to be in, and we're doing things. We are all doing things in this industry, and I'm loving every second of it. When I left out of there, my head was spinning. By the time I got home, it was like 11 o'clock. I had been gone since like 8:30 yesterday morning, and then I had to drive to Atlanta and then back over to Lawrenceville. So just so you get almost a Marietta. So just to give you an idea of that was like an hour and some change going and an hour coming back. So then that was just I did a lot yesterday. I'm exhausted, but I'm having a good time. Just wanted to share that with you. Go to noisemedia.us if you want to take the training. I have to go put it over there. It's on Eventbrite though. So if you go to Eventbrite and you type in Podcasting 101, you'll see my training. It's going to be at the Noise Factory, Paradigm Hub in the Cula, February the 8th, 10 o'clock. So go to Eventbrite.com right now, type in Podcasting 101, or in about an hour you can go to noisemedia.us and type in and check on events, and it'll be there. I have to post it. I have a whole lot of listen, I have to get me an assistant this year. I know for a fact I need an assistant, someone that I can say, hey, post all this up on the website. I have a production manager. Now I need an assistant for me, a personal assistant to help me stay on track because I got a lot going on. Anyway, I'm going to keep it moving. Today is January 23rd. Today is my baby's birthday. Her turn 1 year old day. Happy birthday, Carter Anaya. That's my love. That's my love, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. You have kids, there's a special kind of love. Like, there's a love like you can't even explain. Well, let me tell you something. When you have grandkids, it's even worse. Like, I love my daughter to life. You hear me? To life. I give my life for her. I lay my life down for her. But I love her daughter just as much. Just as much. It's crazy. And it's a different kind of love. I remember my daughter was a baby. Before I even had her and I was pregnant, people would say to me, oh, she's going to be spoiled. You're going to spoil her rotten. And I was like, not me, because I don't want a spoiled child. Like, I'm not going to have one of the little kids that fall out on the floor, be screaming and howling. I'm not doing that, right? And I meant that. I absolutely meant it. And I did not. She was not spoiled like that. Now, my mother, on the other hand, she was a little spoiled when it came to her. But when she was in my presence, she didn't act like that. When she was in my mother's presence, she probably acted spoiled. But when she was in my presence, she did not. Well, let's forward that. Let's move forward to right now today. My sugar booger, I know she's gonna be spoiled because I can't help myself. She cry, I have to pick her up. My daughter like, put her down. That's what's wrong with her. And I'd be like, I want to say, shut your mouth. I'm about to pick her up. She's crying. It's a whole different kind of love, y'all. That's all I'm saying. It's a whole different kind of love. You don't want to see them cry because by the time your kids have kids, you have the opportunity to step in and be grandparents. So you understand, how your mother was when you had kids. I'm telling you, I'm a wuss for that baby. I am such a wuss. I was like, oh Lord, she's turning me into a wuss. Like she is. She warms my heart. Like I came in last night, I was exhausted, and she was still up. And so she looked and she waved to me, and I was like, hey, Jigga Booger. And I went to go get her. Her mother was like, oh my gosh, she's never going to go to sleep. People keep talking to her. But I gave her a big hug. She didn't want me to leave. Like, she was running from my mother. And I had to, distract her so I could leave the room. But that's my sugar booger. And today's her birthday. It's going down this weekend. She's having a birthday party on Sunday. So she turns 1 today. Happy birthday, Carter, baby. I love you to life. You don't even understand. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go ahead and get on over here to the horoscopes. Brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Today is January the 23rd. This time last year, I was in the labor and delivery room, waiting for Carter to get here. Yes, I was sitting right there. It was that experience, y'all. I had never seen nothing like it. But anyway, let's kick it off with our Aries. Aries, it's a good time to make changes to your living quarters that will give you more space. Don't let relatives make relatives make demands of you. Be honest with yourself before getting involved with someone who is likely to lead you on. All right, Aries, you need to be honest with yourself before you get into that relationship with someone who's just leading you on because they're bored or unhappy, because that's probably what it is. If they're leading you on, they really don't have a good intention for you. You might want to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Taurus, you must consider yourself for a change. Yes, Taurus, consider yourself. If they're really interested, they'll wait. They'll wait. Social events held in your home will be successful and entertaining for those who attend. Anybody that's interested, like really interested, they'll wait for you. That right there is going to show you whether or not they were really genuine about what they were trying to do, Taurus. Gemini, changes regarding your image will bring you greater confidence. You can make progress if you deal with the right individuals. Entertain in your home and make aesthetic enhancement that will please those you reside with. All right, entertain in your home today, Cancer, Gemini, and make some changes, make some enhancements, make it look beautiful. Entertain and make it look beautiful, Gemini. Rewards, gifts, or money from investments or taxes can be expected. Rather than making a scene, communicate quietly the way you feel. You need more time to think this whole situation through. Listen, Cancer, you're going to get some money today. Yes, expect rewards, expect gifts, expect some money from investment or your taxes. You know, it's tax season. Everybody's expecting money from tax season. Not everybody, because some of us don't get no money. We got to write off all these business expenses. But those of you who are Cancer, good luck, have fun today, but be careful. Don't spend it all in one place. Leo, do not overspend on entertainment. You could find that children will be a handful. Go out with friends and avoid the situation on the home front. Unexpected bills may set you back. Go out tonight, Leo. Have some fun. One of my best friends is coming to town today, so I don't know what we're going to do later on. I don't. She's coming to town for my sugar booger birthday. Yep, that's my daughter's godmother. And she's coming to town just for the baby's birthday. She and my goddaughter, because I'm her daughter's godmother. She's my daughter's godmother. The both of them are coming to town today, and she's a Leo. So I gotta tell her, do not always spend the day on entertainment. I don't know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna have a good time though. We are. Virgo, you get drawn into groups that are not favorable to you. Your family may not be pleased with your decisions. Concern yourself with legal matters and related contracts rather than finalizing your objectives. Listen, you can't please everybody, so if your family's not pleased with your decisions, hey, Virgo, oh well, so what? Move on. It's not for it's you. All right, listen, I'm going to a song right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Well, welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thias. And we're going to pick it up with Libra. Libra, you're in the mood to get out and visit friends. Don't trust others with important information. You're in need of love. Listen, keep your business to yourself, Libra. If you don't want it to leak out, don't tell nobody. Yep, and you're in need of some love today. All right, we all are. Scorpio, avoid any hassles. You must make sure that all your personal documents are in order. Abstain from getting involved with married individuals. Listen, Scorpio, don't do it. If they're married, that means they're off the market. Don't do it. It could backfire on you later. Karma is a mother freaker. It's a family show. I can't say that. I can't say what I really want to say. All right, Sagittarius, you must not let others talk you into doing things that will probably limit you financially at a later date. People you live with would not be terribly happy with you regardless of what you do today. Some time spent with that special someone should be your intent. Listen, you can't make everybody happy today, so no matter what you do, don't even worry about it because it's not going to happen. It's not in the stars for you to make people happy you live with today, Sagittarius. It's not in the stars for you. Capricorn, uncertain get-rich-quick schemes would not be as lucrative as you anticipate. Concentrate on spending quality time with children. Travel opportunities must be taken advantage of. If it's got the word scheme in it, it's probably a scheme. So Capricorn, don't get involved with get-rich-quick schemes because they don't work either. That's why they're called schemes. Aquarius, your confidence will stabilize your position. Your partner may not understand your mood swings, but if you are willing to communicate, a lot of grief can be avoided. Expect to pay more than anticipated for entertainment or other purchases. Okay. Stabilize your confidence. Yeah, stabilize your position. Your confidence will stabilize your position. And you might have some mood swings today. I don't know. Just swing on to the other side. Don't make everybody else feel bad. And my fellow fish Pisces, don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's right. Try not to. You have good ideas for home improvement projects. Really? I don't know about you guys. I'm not that person. Advancement can be if you are assertive in your approach. Assertive is what I aim to be today. So if I need to be assertive in my approach today, that's what I'm going to be. I don't know about the rest of my fellow fish, but I don't know about the home improvement stuff. I'm just not, it's not my thing. Like, I have no sense of home improvement at all. Nope. I could watch it on TV. But anyway, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again on Monday, 10 a.m. to bring you more of the by noted astrologer Michael Thias. Everybody on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Now let's move on to some news you can use. You know, it's so funny. I went to college. I was really good in math and science. And I probably would have been really good as an engineer. But nobody told me I could be an engineer. They told me to go to school, right? Which I found to be, listen, I know you love what you, I did not love it. So in college, I would get kicked out because I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. But I didn't do better when you do better. So I know better now. But anyway, later on, I realized I probably would have been a good guidance counselor, right? Because I think I'm a pretty decent business coach. I do, a business consultant. I think I'm a pretty good business consultant and business coach. But I probably a guidance counselor. But know that no one ever said that to me. So I didn't do any of those things. However, today I am a business consultant and coach. So, but anyway, to bring it to my next story. So a counselor over at her name is Laura Ross. She is going to Kaplan. She is amazing. And, there said that she knew she was special, right? And that's been roughly 6 years ago. When she interviewed to be a counselor, she said, I knew she was special. I think her passion, you could just see it in the conversation with her. And just I talked about her students, but because of that love and that passion for those kids, she has been recognized. Yes, that's about for her love. She's been recognized for her passion for them. Right? I couldn't have done this if I was put on a body, put me and was worried about words and things like that. I couldn't be effective with that. And for her opportunity to be who she was, and that's what happened. So she has been recognized. She's been named 2020 School Counselor of the Year by the American School Counselor Association. Yeah, that's very nice. Yep, let's give her a round of applause. Because, working with kids is not easy. So she's been as a 2020 School Council of the Year by the School Council Association. That's really nice. So they did a nice celebratory brunch for her at the district, which is very nice. But not only is she doing that, yep. Next week is going to travel as person the American School Counselors Association. Yes. Ain't that nice? She's going to meet with U.S. House representatives and Congress to discuss educational policy and the needs of public school counselors. Yeah, that's not an easy job either. Like, they're not in with the kids every day, like the teachers, but they're the ones that they have to go to, like when it's time to make these life-changing decisions, right? Our counselor, his name is Mr. Avenett. Shout out to the Rough Riders at Westside, Mr. Avenett. I don't even know if Mr. Avenett is still there, but he was my counselor, right? And I was pretty smart. I messed around a lot in high school. Like, I was really smart. In junior high, I was really, really smart. Didn't play around a lot, was in a lot. I was salutatorian, so when it's time when it was graduated out to 8th grade, I was in. And Stephanie Barnes, the valedictorian. And I think, was she the valedictorian? I know she was out. Yeah, she was valedictorian in 8th grade. So we went on, and I think she was salutatorian in high school, and Robert Pretlow was valedictorian in high school. Yeah, so he was a smart guy too. He got killed though, like right after we got out of high school. Sad story. Anyway, out of a class 200, I graduated 22, right? And that's because I really was messing around. If I really did my work like I was supposed, like I used to do, I probably did top of 5. But I was top 25. But anyway, I went to Avenue and I was like, I don't know what to go to college for, right? And he told me to go to college for accounting because I was good in math. And I was like, okay, so that's what I went for. That's what he told me. And I get to college like, this is awful. Like, I'm about to pull my hair out. So instead of class, I just play spades and eat sausages and drink orange juice. And they gave me the boot, like, get out. You're not serious. I wasn't, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. My mother hated when I said, you know, I'm not saying it was a bad counselor. He looked as good as going to be good at this. So the fact that Ross recognized as one of the top counselors of the year, and then she's going to Capitol Hill to talk to our senators about what counselors need is a great achievement. So kudos to Ms. Ross, you know, and for loving on the kids and sharing your purpose with them. Kudos to you, because that's not an easy job, I'm assuming. All right, let's keep it moving. It's going to spend $800,000 for a new bus rapid transit study. $800,000 for the study? What kind of study is that? I'm just saying, y'all. So Gwinnett County will study on I-85 corridor. The county commissioners getting $800,000 on that will establish recommendations for the permanent high-capacity bus service. The study will be conducted for a 10-mile corridor west of I-85 from Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and North Infinite Energy Center in Duluth, the area, and the rest of the county. Bus, rapid transit, and heavy rail have been discussed as options for transit to connect in the top of communication, top of news, went through the MARTA referendum, which got shot down, and we're still trying to figure out our bus system because there's so many people and so much traffic that's out there, and they're trying to figure out how to lessen the traffic but get more travel between Gwinnett, which is a. So to read more about this story, you can go to ajc.com and read the entire story. I can't read it all, but if you want to know more about where we're headed and about that study, you can go to .com and click on county and click on Gwinnett, and you'll get more story. I'm assuming that this is just me, that there's a company that's gonna step in and do this. That's got this contract. That's a contract, y'all. An $800,000 contract for some company that's gonna do this. Let me tell you something. Now I'm flipping the business, because you know I be kind of flip-flopping sometimes. So one of my goals for 2020, and I started this last year, was to get certified as a Minority Business Prize or a Women Business. What does that mean? That means that those type of certifications, when a project like an $800,000 contract goes up, me as a DBE or a WBE can bid on that project that the county may put through, or a federal government may put through, or a city may put through. So it's important certifications as a part of my company. So that's one of the goals for me this year, to get those two at least one of them, and hopefully both of them. Because you never know what the county may need you to do. You never know what the federal government may need you to do. You never know what another business who may have gotten a contract and they need a partner may need you. So that's important. So some company just won that contract for $800,000 to do a study. A study. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? A study. It's easy because I'm sure it's a whole lot of work to get it right. But flip to the business side of that, because that was like, ooh, that's a nice contract. That could set somebody up for. Can you imagine getting an $800,000 contract? I'm speaking that to the contract this year. Don't know where, don't know how. I'm putting all my ducks in a row. When the contract comes up, I'm gonna be one of the ones to get it. I believe, especially if you're trying to accomplish something, to do something. Yes. Moving. Auburn releases first look at the downtown master plan. Everybody is getting into this, vitalizing their areas. Auburn partnered with Lou Oliver Inc. Whole Town Solutions, the designer behind 7B Vickery, Glenwood Park, and Pinewood Forest, participate in the city's master planning process. Auburn mayor and city council in December after viewing the first rendition based on the city's initial plan chart for the south side of the downtown. Like, among the items to be included are a city hall, elementary school, a potential brewery, and other new business prospects. Existing businesses who would like to expand or relocate within downtown district, whistle stop shops, townhomes, estate lots, and multi-use trail. The plan will likely change to some degree to accommodate various requirements needed by City Hall, as well as engineering adjustments, land availability, and market conditions. Parameters of the plan are set to tie into the adjoining properties in the event of a future development. Yep, so the plan is there. If you want to see what the plan looks like, it's a rendition also on AJC.com. You kind of can see like the civic garden. You can see some of the downtown walking trails. It looks beautiful. It looks really nice. I'm so excited. That's why I love Gwinnett. Like, all of it. I know it's a lot of construction. I know it's a development. I know for people who have been here their whole life, it's a little bit overwhelming because they see things changing so rapidly around them. But I feel like it's gonna be more. I don't know. I feel like it's already community oriented. I feel like it's gonna be better. I just do, and that's why I know there's a lot of changes. I know it's a lot. All right, listen. We're gonna go to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the what's going on in and around Gwinnett County on the Gwinnett Down.
My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. You are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. You're all I need. You make my heart and spirit always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, I can give you everything you want. Everything you want.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney. We run down about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, Lil Burn passes an ordinance regulating hookah and vapor bars and lounges. The Lil Burn City Council recently voted unanimously to approve an ordinance modifying the code to include regulations on businesses that permit the smoking of hookah or vapor. The ordinance is similar to the Gwinnett County hookah vapor lounges. The new ordinance prohibits the sale of food and alcohol inside hookah or vapor bars or lounges. Really? Oh, okay. So gambling on the premises is equally prohibited. The ordinance also prevents establishments from 7 a.m. or before 7 a.m. or after 11 p.m. and prohibits anyone under the age of 18 inside. Additional provision regulates air ventilation requirements. So you mean to tell me, so if you go to a hookah lounge, you cannot have food and alcohol inside? Oh, so you're just going there to smoke. Now, I haven't gone to anything, but I imagine that that's why people go there and eat and drink and smoke. But, so now in Lil Burn, you can't eat, drink, you gotta get smoke. That sounds terrible. Not that I like hookah, because I don't, but I'm just thinking, like, who wants to go there and just smoke? We just sitting around, you can't drink, no food, no alcohol, maybe you can drink water and soda. I think that's gonna some of those places are gonna take a hit because of that. I think so. I don't know. I would think that would be a problem. Like, wouldn't you? Like, all you doing is just going there to smoke. Okay, well, maybe. I guess. I think I would pass. And that, hey, let me just say, I don't know, but it seems like something I would definitely pass on. All right, let's get on to some events here. What's going on around here? What got going on today? So, I always talk about Toastmasters because Toastmasters to me is a great way to meet people. Also, it's a great way for you to get out and learn how to hone your speaking skills and improve your communication skills and all that good stuff. So there's a Toastmasters meeting this evening, 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. It's going to be located at the Gwinnett Technical College, 5150 Sugarloaf Parkway, Building 200. That's at 6 p.m. this evening to 7:15 p.m. It's free to the public. Building 200, room 104. Parking and directions can be found at Gwinnett Metro.Toastmasters. I can't even see that. But anyway, if you want more information about it, go to meetup.com and type in Toastmasters District 14. They're going to be meeting this evening from 6 to 7:15 p.m. at the Gwinnett Technical College. So if you want to learn more about Toastmasters and how you can become a part of Toastmasters to improve your speaking skills, your speaking career, speak with confidence, your communication skills to be a better communicator and a better presenter, this is your opportunity. 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. this evening at Gwinnett Tech, Building 200, room 104. Also this evening, if you're interested in learning about filmmaking, they're doing a short film shoot and filmmaking class this evening. I don't know if I did kind of talk about this earlier, but they're doing like the audio drama. Yeah, you might want to just go out there and do a filmmaking class to see kind of like what it's like to put together production. I know what it's like. I was the executive producer. I had a script written for a story called Campus Crimes. This is like in 2000, I think it was 15 or 16. It's been a minute. God, really? Anyway, we shot a series called The Campus Crimes, and it was a really nice series. Like it's mine. I own it, and it was for my TV network called HerTube. And I don't even think I put it up because I wasn't happy with the sound a little bit. So I'm half perfectionist, half not. I'm half perfectionist, half jump. Right? Most of me say just get it done. That's me. But then I go back and like, oh, I don't like that. So that's why I don't go back and listen to this show. Because if I go back and listen to the show, I probably delete most of the episodes because I probably don't like them. But I don't go back and listen to them because I probably would do that. But anyway, I shot a series called Campus Crimes. And my daughter tell me all the time, you should do part 2, like season 2. Because I only did the first season. I did season 1. And at some point, I may go back and do season 2. Because it was really cool. So it was about 3 college friends. And one of them wanted to be an FBI. She was always solving problems on the campus. Campus Crimes. Hint the name Campus Crime. And the name of that college was Walnut Grove University. And I got that name because there's a town, and I want to say in Walton County, called Walnut Grove. And I was taking my niece back to school, and I looked at that. I said, that would be a good name for something. So my campus, my college campus is called Walnut Grove University. So I named it after the town in Walton County called Walnut Grove. But it's a very good storyline, and that was my first adventure doing something like that. And I may go back and do it again. I might do season 2. I might keep it going. Like I have to think about it because it was a lot. I executive produced. I was on the set every day, very long days. I don't have that kind of time right now, and I would have to have a director and producers that really have time to put into it, and the budget. Like that's the other thing too, like having a budget. Like I paid everybody. I don't know how the money came to me, but I paid everybody that was a part of that production. And to give you an idea how many people there were 24 cast members, and there were 5 crew members. So everybody got paid. Nobody left that set without getting a check. But anyway, that was interesting. So I may go back and shoot season 2. It's been a minute now though, but I can still pick the story up because it left it with a cliffhanger. Like we left it with a cliffhanger, and maybe I even post it. I'm just weird. Like anyway, there's a film. It's called Fork Shop Filmmakers Workshop. It's open to the public. It's this evening from 7 to 9. It's gonna be at the JC Event Hall, located at 5775 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. So if you're interested in that, it's free to attend. They're shooting a short film. Come out and join in the fun, learn something new about filmmaking, get some practical experience on real footage. Hope to see you Thursday. I should go to that. I don't have time tonight though. I can't go to that anyway. I got too much stuff going on. But if you're interested in filmmaking, this is your opportunity to be a part of a short film production. So they're shooting tonight. Again, that's at the JC Event Hall located at 5775 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross from 7 to 9:30, and it's free to attend. So check it out. All right, Shut Up and Write. Shut Up and Write. 7 Coffee and Wine. So listen, if you are talking about you want to write, attending the Muse, Shut Up and Write. If you want to write, this is your opportunity to write. Join us for an hour of writing. We've discovered that it's strikingly helpful to be helpful for writers to be with each other. That's true. When you're around like-minded people, you tend to get more stuff done. I know that for a fact. So this Thursday, they're going to be having a Shut Up and Write meetup. So if you want to get out there and write, whether you want to write a book, a blog, a script, an essay, a dissertation, a resume, a melody, a poem, or just plain work stuff out, you're invited to come out and write with them. So they are going to be writing this evening. So if you want to come out and write, instead of just thinking about writing, just get out and do the real writing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just sit there, you're thinking about it, I'm going to do it, you never get to it. Let me tell you something. I do a class called Podcast Startup Live, right? Now, this class is for the person that's serious about launching their podcast. It is not a game. I did it with a pastor earlier this month, because I started at the very end of right after Christmas we started. It's a 5-hour class. Hands-on, let's get it done class. Like, that's what it is. She came in for 5 hours on a Saturday. My goal was to have her first 3 episodes recorded when she walked out of that door. We did that. She was so ecstatic. Now, here's the thing. I put her on the spot, right? I knew she had to go home and perfect her episodes, because we got it done in such a short period of time. But what happened was, she was able to not only walk out of there with her first 3 episodes, she had a title for her podcast that she didn't have when she walked through the door. She had the concept. She had her schedule. She had her artwork. All this was when she walked out the door. She had everything she needed. The only thing she needed to do now was go back and get her episodes edited, the first 3 edited. She had her production plan ready, and she needed a website. She bought her domain names while we sat there. Everything she needed except for her website and her editing of her episodes was ready. That was the very end of December. I want to say right after New Year's. The goal was to have her launched by January 6th, which was the first Monday of the year. She launched on that date with 3 episodes. That's important. You know? So when you're around people who want to help you move forward, you want to be around those people. You don't want to be around people. All they do is hem and haw. They can't come up with a solution for anything. You talking about you want to write, be with writers. You want to make films, be with filmmakers. You want to speak better, go to Toastmasters. You know what I mean? If you want to get the podcast done, come see me. But don't talk about I want to get it done and then you never do anything towards it because you really don't want to get it done. Like, you can make up all the excuses you want to, because when you really want to make things, think about the things you really want to see happen in your life. I mean, really. They happen. I look at me. When I say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to that, that's because I really don't want to go. And when I say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, it's because I really don't want to do it. Because if I really want to do it, I always make a way to do things I really want to do. And here's the thing, I may not want to do it for different reasons. It's just not that important to me right now. I got other things I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to write, go where the writers are. If you want to make films, go where the filmmakers are. If you want to podcast, hang out with the podcasters. You should have been there last night. It was great. If you missed that one, that's okay. Mark got more coming up, and so do I. Every month we're doing a podcast meetup at the Noise Factory at the Paradigm Hub, Work Hub. But you got to go where these people are. Don't I've been thinking about starting a podcast. Stop thinking and start doing. How about that? I challenge you. Join the challenge. Anyway, you want to go out tonight to Shut Up and Write, 7 o'clock to 8:30. It's going to be located at 7 Coffee and Wine, 3182 Steve Reynolds Boulevard, number 110. That's in Duluth. Again, that's 7 Coffee and Wine, 3182 Steve Reynolds Boulevard in Duluth. 7 o'clock, open to the public. There is no charge. It's free. So, you got to buy your own coffee, though. The coffee is not free. The location is free. They got quick intros that they're going to do. They're going to write for an hour. They're going to end with a chat. You can keep writing if you want to. The cafe closes at 12 o'clock, but they're going to be finished at 8:30. They're going to be talking. Being late is okay. Show up and get settled and then check in with me afterwards. So you can come. So I'm going to be late. I may not come because I ain't going to be able to get there on time. Being late is okay. They just taking away all of your reasons for not doing this. They got Wi-Fi, plenty of parking spaces. Yep, all of that. Don't play no games. They even got snacks. So if you want to really write, show up. Show up tonight, 7 o'clock. 7 Coffee and Wine, 3182 Steve Reynolds Boulevard in Duluth. Yeah, watch people come up with an excuse why they can't. I can't because you don't really want to. Just say that. It's okay. There's another Toastmaster meeting this evening. It says True North Toastmasters. If you are interested in that one, District 44. That's going to be, again, 7 p.m. tonight to 8:30 p.m. They're located at 3700 Pleasant Hill Road in Duluth. So if you want to go out to that Toastmasters group, do so. And that's going to be Toastmasters, True North Toastmasters, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 3700 Pleasant Hill Road, and it's free to the public as well. If you got questions, you can call 770-289-8114. Again, that's 770-289-8114. True North Toastmasters, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. this evening. Check it out. 3700 Pleasant Hill Road in Duluth. Planning Commission meeting this evening. Work session, 7 p.m. Public meeting, 7:30 p.m. The council chambers. This is in Lilburn. The Planning Commission is established by the local ordinance and conducts public hearings on land uses, zoning changes, proposed subdivision of property, and actions for consideration by the City Council. The Planning Commission also reviews and recommends changes in zoning regulations and future land use plans. So there's a meeting this evening, 7:30. If you're interested, you can go out and check that out. It's going to be Lilburn City Hall, 340 Main Street in Lilburn. It's open to the public. So if you want to go out and talk to, check out what the Planning Commission has going on, it's your opportunity to do so. 7:30, Lilburn City Hall, 340 Main Street in Lilburn. Check it out. All right, I'm going to my last song, and I'll be right back after this last song to give you my word of inspiration for the day.
You're everything that I could want. Make
Welcome back. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. You know, it's Thursday, so I won't be back again till Monday. But before I go, I want to leave you with a little bit of word of inspiration or something to just think about. You know, this is something to think about. So here it is. What you put into life is what you get out of it. Let me say that again. What you put into life is what you get out of it. Now, think about that for a second. If you look at your life, right, I want you to stop for 1 second. Stop for 5 minutes, as a matter of fact. Take 5 minutes. If you're at work listening to this, you know, if you're at home listening to this, wherever you are, take 5 minutes and just reflect on your life and ask yourself, what am I putting in? What am I putting into life? What is it? Because whatever it is what you're going to get out of it. If you're not putting nothing in, you won't get nothing out of it. You know what I mean? A lot of times we want something for nothing. We want something without putting in the work. We want somebody to hand us something, give us something. And it's okay to be a giver. But if you don't have the life you want, that's nobody's fault but your own. I have to constantly remind myself of that. Because where you are right now, 9 times out of 10, it's because you put yourself there. It's not anybody else's fault. Are you struggling financially? Maybe you can get a job. Maybe you can save more money. Maybe you can stop being wasteful. Do you want to write the book? Have you sat down and even wrote a word? I'm just saying. You want to start the business? Did you go online and just look up what is a business? What's involved? All the information is right there. Do you want to do some volunteer? Let me tell you, one of the things I said last year was that I was going to do some volunteering this year. You know, because I like doing stuff like that, but I did not make the time to do that. Could I have made the time? Probably. Did I make the time? Nope. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the time. I'm going to make the time to get out and give back and do good things. And I have, even though I'm tired when I finish, I had a great time. I volunteered this past Monday. I'm going to be volunteering this Saturday coming. Because I like it. You know, I like it. And for me, I know me, it energizes me. Even though I'm probably extremely tired from, you know, walking around and talking and smiling and doing all this stuff, I'm extremely exhausted when I get home, but I feel so fulfilled, right? So I'm tired but fulfilled. That's a good thing. So, you know, what you put in life is what you get out of life. What are you putting in? Are you doing good deeds? You know, I'm not saying being a doormat for people to walk all over because you want to be a people pleaser. I'm talking about really a good deed. Because a lot of times people do things because they want people to like them. They want people to love them. And then when people don't like and love them, then they get mad. Don't get mad because you did it for the wrong reason. They do it because they want to be seen. And when nobody sees them, then they're mad. Don't get mad. You did it for the wrong reason. I'm not volunteering because I want people to see me. I'm volunteering because I like to do stuff like that. It makes me feel good. I like to talk. I'm a people's person. Like I'm a part introvert and part outrovert. I'm a fish. I'm a Pisces. I flow both ways. I'm part introvert, part outrovert. I am. So, anyway, that's my little thought for today. Think on that. Take a minute. Reflect on your life. Just take 5 minutes and look at your life and say, what can I do to get what I want out of life? What is that? Don't think about all the things that's standing in your way. Ask yourself, what can I do? What can I put in life so I can get what I want out of life? What is that? Do you need to go back to school? Then find a way to go back to school. You got to work, though. You got to search. I'm a solutions person. I am. Like, I work on solutions. Like, I'm what's called a clairaudient, right? And I had to learn this. I didn't know that I was this person. And then I'm going to close. I'm what's called a clairaudient, right? I'm that person that listens. I hear. I'm a hearer. And I don't want to know about all of this. I don't need to hear all of the problems. Let's hear the problem and then let's focus on the solution. There are some people that's got to tell you the whole story. I don't need to hear all that. Let's what is the problem? Okay, that's the problem. Let's find a solution. I'm that person. I'm a solutions-oriented person. If you need to go back to school, what you're trying to learn, because you may not need to go to college to learn what you're trying to learn. You may need to go to Udacity, Skillshare, Udemy to learn that skill. I'm just saying, what is it? What is it you're trying to do? You're trying to start a business? Go to the SBA. Go to the SBDC. It's free. Want to write the book? Join a writers group. Free. Want to be a speaker on stage and to thousands of people? Join the National Speakers Association Toastmasters. Free. If not free, $29 a year, something crazy. Whatever it is you want to do, there's a group out there for you. But you got to do it. You can't sit around and talk about it. That's all I got for you today. You want to start a podcast? Come to my class on February the 8th. Yep, I'm doing a class on February 8th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. If not, just go online and Google how to start a podcast. There's tons of content out there. But if you want to up close and personal where you can sit down with me and ask me questions in a warm and friendly environment and check out the Noise Factory studio, which is my podcast studio, come out. It's Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12. I didn't say 9 o'clock because I know some people don't get up there early. But 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's a small investment of $47. Probably the best investments you can make because the podcast industry is going somewhere. Either you're on the train or you're running behind the train. Which one you want to be? I'm just saying. That's all I got for you today, guys. You could have been anywhere in the world. You spent the last 1 hour with me, and I appreciate you so much. I'll be back again on Monday at 10 a.m., God willing. Be safe this weekend. Enjoy yourself. And tell somebody you love them. Give somebody a hug and all that good stuff. Again, thank you so much. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. And on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, download the app from the app stores, Apple Store and the Google Play Store, and install it right on your phone. You won't miss an episode. I'll be back again Monday. Until next time, y'all. Make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.